Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Today I've got a really fun book to read to you. Do you remember when we read, What Do You Do with a Problem? Well, this author has also written two other books. What Do You Do with an Idea? And then What Do You Do with a Chance? So today I'm going to read What Do You Do with a Chance? And this is written by Kobi Yamada and illustrated by May Bisan. And I like what the author wrote to his kids at the beginning of the book. He wrote, for Shell and Ever. Those are cute names. So cute. When something extraordinary, that's kind of a big word, but that's a great word. Extraordinary shows up in your life. I hope you see it for what it is, a gift. What do you do with a chance? And notice these illustrations. She did these with pencil and then watercolor, but she only colored a certain part of the page. I like that. That's interesting. Okay, one day I got a chance. It seemed to just show up. It acted like it knew me, as if it wanted something. I didn't know why it was here. What do you do with a chance? I wondered. I gotta put my glasses on. It fluttered around me. It brushed up against me. It circled me as if it wanted me to grab it. I started to reach for it, but I was unsure, and I pulled back, so it flew away. Do you see the chance right here? I thought about it a lot. I wished I had taken my chance. I realized I had wanted it, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. When another chance came around, I wasn't so sure, but I decided to try. I went to reach for it, but I missed and I fell. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. It seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never want to feel like this again. So after that, whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. I let it pass me by. Does he look happy in that picture? Sometimes if we don't take chances, we get sad. And the more I ignored them, the less they came around. Until one day, I noticed I hadn't seen a chance in quite a while. It was if they had all disappeared. I started to worry. What if I don't get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was I did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid. Are you ever afraid? am sometimes. And I wasn't sure if I would ever be brave enough. Then I thought, maybe I don't have to be brave all the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while at the right time. Just a tiny little bit. I realized it was up to me. What's he doing in that picture? He looks determined. He looks like he's going to do it this time. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I was going to be ready. He's getting ready. I like this bear looking through the binoculars. Then, one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shining far off in the distance. Is it possible, I hoped? Could this be my chance? What do you think? I had to find out. I ran as hard and as fast as I could, right towards it. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. I love that feeling. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid, but now my excitement was bigger than my fear. As I got closer, I could see that this was a really, really huge chance. It was bigger than before. But this time, I was ready, and it came by. I reached out and I grabbed it. I held on to it with all of my might. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be free. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. And I don't want to miss out. There's just so much I want to see and do and discover. Me too. So, what do you do with a chance? You take it, because it just might be the start of something incredible. And that is the end of the story. I like that book. What do you do with a chance? Sometimes it's hard to take chances, or it's hard to not be scared. But when we do take chances and we do our very best, we can fly and we can soar and we can grow. And that's what we need to do. Okay. I'm going to read the second book today, and this one is called, What Do You Do with an Idea? Do you ever get ideas? I do. I get so many ideas. But what can you do with an idea? This book has some good ideas. One day, I had an idea. Look at the idea is the little tiny egg right there that has funny little legs and a crown. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. Fragile means that it can be easily broken. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. You see his idea over here? He's pretending he doesn't know about it. Does that work? What do you think? But the idea followed me. That idea was not giving up. I worried what other people might think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away, and I didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. Sometimes our ideas are like that. They start to take up all of our thoughts. It grew bigger, and then we became friends. I love that picture. It showed up to other people, even though I was afraid. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid at first. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it, or they might think it's silly. And many of them did, and they said it was no good. They said it was weird, and they said it was a waste of time, that idea would never become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe even a little bit crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it. I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew and grew. And so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I like the cute animals over here. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to even think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said, it's good to have the ability to see things differently. Okay, after this, you have to go try walking on your hands. But be safe. Always safe. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Look at that beautiful picture. Then, one day, something amazing happened. You want to see? My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, it took flight, and it burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you can do with an idea. You can change the world. And that is so true. Like how happy he is. Okay, that's the end of my story today. But even though these ideas are called abstract, that means that an idea is a thought we have in our mind about something. Maybe we want to build something. Maybe we want to write something. Maybe we have an idea of how we can change something in our life that's not very happy. But the picture right here is an example of an idea. Your idea may look different. A lot of people have different ideas. Okay, well, I hope you have a very nice day today. I love you. And make sure you read your books.